Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do our press conference for our Spa-Francorchamps round, round 5 of the championship, penultimate round. I think I could honestly say, John, Wayne, that was one of the most weird, but for you guys, one of the best races ever, I think. John, talk us what happened at the start, because obviously you started from the pit lane. You didn't start on the grid. What happened?
When I pulled up to my grid spot, I was just asking if there was time for me to get out of the car, and then I looked in the mirrors. I was stopped in position 21, and we're pretty far back there. And I see smoke coming out of the back of the car, and then the mechanic who's there, he said, get out, because it might be a fire. We didn't know. And so I jumped out, and all of the fluid from the car was on the pavement. There had been a leak. The pipe broke, basically, so all of it leaked out. So our mechanics did an incredible job. They all had to run down, grab the car, push it to our pit box, which is at the very, very front of the grid. So it was a long way. And in the meantime, I'm kind of frantic, just waiting, not knowing what to happen. The engineer, Jim, is so calm. He's just so calm. He says, John, get in the car, get buckled. I'm like, okay. So I did that. The formation lap went, so all the guys are going around. I'm still sitting there. The race started. And right after it started, the car got fixed. He said, go to the pit exit, wait for green, which took about 20 seconds maybe, I don't know. And then I went out, and the safety car let us catch up to the back. And from there, it was basically just hand it over to Wayne, let him do his magic as usual, and that's kind of what happened.
I think you're doing yourself a disservice, and I'm sure Wayne will agree with me. Your race, you dealt with the safety cars that were 3, I think, in your period, and you had to deal with that, and you had all the other stuff going on around you. So, don't do yourself a disservice there. But it must have been quite exciting from where you were sitting. A lot of period where you weren't doing a lot, but then again, you had to be prepared to get going again.
It was very exciting. Our cars are a little faster than the GT3s. I had kind of a moment with 2 GT3s up to Kemmel Straight, where I got kind of squeezed a little bit. They didn't do anything wrong. I just got squeezed, and I thought, oh, don't crash here. But got through those 2 and another couple, I guess. But as you said, it's all safety cars from then on. So still incredibly fun, and what a result. Incredible result for the team, the mechanics, the engineer, the strategy, and of course, Wayne, just awesome.
And for yourself.
Myself as well. I'm very happy.
Wayne, I'll let you sing his praises, but also what you did, your part of the race, because that overtaking manoeuvre into Les Camps, we were all holding, I'm sure he was holding his breath as well, because we were all holding our breath. But what a race.
Oh, awesome. And John downplayed his part massively there. His stint was mega, getting through the GTs, in the P3, it's kind of tricky because there's not a massive sort of speed difference. So John getting through that and getting past some of the other cars and getting us into a good position was fantastic and a thoroughly deserved win. For me, the strategy from the team was perfect. They did the job today for me. It made life very easy for us. Whenever I came back out after the safety car restart, we were in P3, got into P2 the first time at Les Camps, and then back to safety car again, and then we got into the lead then around the outside at Les Camps, which I was panicking too a little bit for that one, but it worked well. Fair play to both drivers that I was battling with, because they both give racing room credit where credit's due for that. And then after that it was just about managing the restarts between FCYs and safety cars. But for me, our car was just so good. I was just looking at the times there whenever we first started, just to see where we were at, and you can sort of see how good the United Autosports car was today.